This is Diana with Stuck in Stitches. Today I'm doing some design boards that I need to get done. So I do foam core or foam board. This is 11 by 17 that I'm doing. And I'm also doing a 10-inch. I have flannel, which has real small little blue dots. I cut it about an inch or so bigger than the board itself. So here's one that I have done. It's just got RickRack around it, and that's all I do. I don't do anything fancy. I don't put binding around it. You can, but I find that just something real skinny around it would be really nice around the edges. So I've got some pinks here, and I also have a dark navy. So here's what I do. I do use hot glue. I've got, to protect myself, I've got some toothpicks. So I start at one corner, put a little dab. I don't do a lot. Bring this over, kind of make it look nice and square. I might have gone over a little too far. There we go. And I can press it down with a toothpick. Now I go to the opposite side. I probably could move that up a little bit. I try to be as neat as possible so the bulk is not there on the back. So this one, I square it up best I can. And I go opposite again. Just a little dab, square it up best I can. I can do a little dab there. And then I can go back and touch it up if I need to on the back. I'll do another one here. Toothpick. You don't want to burn your fingers, or if you have nail polish like I do, you don't want that messed up. So there you go. Now let's get the other side. Bring it a little firm, not real much, not a lot. You don't want it distorted. So let's see. This one I'll turn like that. So let me see. I'm going to start with the two biggest ends first. Fold it nice and neat. The nice thing is, yes, the glue gets lumpy. If you put just a dab, and the lumps are on the back anyway, so you're not going to have to worry about that in the front. Let me get that a little closer. And like I said, I don't put a lot on. I don't need a lot. Put it down. And take your toothpick, smooth it. If you're worried about touching it, this seems to be okay. I should have done it across and I didn't do that, but that's okay. It will look just fine. Oops, that's a little much. My toothpick again. Bring it up. This one's kind of a lot. I'm going to do 3 here this time. See how that turns out. This is the smallest one. I go back and touch up areas I think I might need. You want it as neat as possible. You know, these boards can be used for knitting and crocheting. If you're doing blocks for knitting and crocheting, they would be great tool also. But it's mainly, my use is mainly for the quilting blocks that I do. That one came through. One more here. Okay, now we're ready to move on to the RickRack. So this has got blue. We can use that. So I'll move it down just a little. I don't want it in the corner quite yet. I'll show you what I do. One to hold it. And, you know, by not putting a lot on, you don't get a lot spewing out the sides. So right before the corner, you put a little piece, a little dab of glue. Because here on the corner, what I do is I twist it and then glue it. So I'll put a little dab here. That way it's continuous. Then I'll put it down. Hold it down for a second. This RickRack I've never used before, so it is a little thick. I may have to go back in the corner and do that again, just for extra measures. Okay, whoops. Another dab. This is thick enough I could probably use my fingers. Just have to be cautious. Isn't that cute? It's turning out really nice. Again, you twist it, hold it down there. Okay. This has got a lot. Okay. I don't want it on my cutting board. I don't want it to burn. There we go. So I dab about every 1.5 inches or so. I just don't do them in the corners because that's where the RickRack is turned. You can go back probably and do that. side. Twist. I kind of put it kind of heavy on those corners because, you know, right outside the corners, because that's where the twist is, to really hold it down. Okay. Now we'll go along a little faster here. Huh. Let's see how much further we have. Let's clip it. I have scissors here. Coming to the end. Twist, match it up. I'll do a little trimming here. And maybe tuck that in. But there you go. That's 10-inch block design board. 10-inch design board, and that's all you do. And this is the back. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up here, and I'll continue with 11 by 17 board. That way I can put two smaller blocks together. Maybe I can put my fabrics up here, put the block down here, I don't know. But I thought that would be good. Try something different, have it long instead of just a square. So anyway, hope your day is going well, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.